The largest urban development in Greece's history is happening as we speak. The site of the 2004 Olympic venues is turning into one of Europe's biggest tourist casinos. The project is known as the Hellinikon Resort, and it has caused a lot of excitement everywhere. Keep watching to find out more about this very interesting mega project. Before we discuss the project, let's first look into its land's history. The word Hellinikon in the Greek language literally means the Greek. The site already had Athens' first and only international structure built over it, the Hellinikon International Airport. 2 years before World War II, the airport became operational, and until 2001 it enjoyed the most limelight by being the largest airport in Greece. However, when Eleftherios Venizelos came into existence, it took everybody's attention. The old airport was left to die, alone and miserable. Despite being the host for the 2004 Olympics, its place had now become a sprawling, abandoned plot, a sad sight, and a little frightening too. That's when the Greek Ministry of Environment, the Organization for the Planning and Environmental Protection of Athens, ORSA, and the International Union of Architects, UIA, came up with a plan. They decided to run a competition to see who could best urbanize this site. An international team of engineers and architects led by David Serrero, Philippe Cognet, and Elena Fernandez took part in the bidding process and won. So, what was their plan? Well, the Metropolitan Park they proposed was indeed revolutionary. The renders showed very picturesque scenery. There were large green areas with beautiful streams running through the topography of the city. How was this possible? The concept behind it was unique. The park had softscapes, the irrigated corridors for channeling and collecting natural rain from place to place. These softscapes ran through different well-planned locations, thereby watering various activities along the way, creating cascading waterfalls, and integrating a playful look on the city's artificially created slopes. Despite being the winners, the company known as Mohegan Gaming and Entertainment could not move forward with their plan. Why, might you ask? Their plan was bogged down. There were local protests, some environmental concerns, the very many controversial archaeological rulings and bureaucratic delays. Constantatos informed the INGR News website how a small number of 10 to 15 people in influential positions had been demonstrating against the idea ever since it became known to the public. He considered their reasons absurd. He commented, for instance, how the land does not belong to the forests. There was greenery almost a century ago, but the Forest Agency could not claim the land as theirs, since before this project, the land already had an airport running over it. As for the archaeologists, he said they had talked about the signs of antiquities without having found anything, and that they were extremely uncertain themselves. Also, where were these archaeologists in 2001 when the site was abandoned? He wondered how the adjacent site of Agios Kosmos was declared an archaeological site in 1957 and not this one. After nearly 2 decades now, the long-awaited dream project is finally becoming a reality. It is, in fact, in the homestretch phase right now. So the plot of Hellinikon, which was Athens' enormous former airport, would very soon be an integrated resort featuring a large metropolitan park and premium amenities. The Hellinikon Project is a multi-dimensional project. It has many sectors, and its main purpose is to increase Greece's economic development on macro and micro levels. It covers an area of 2 million square meters and consists mainly of an upgraded coastal front and a world-class metropolitan park. This spectacular megacity would be fully accessible to the public. Not only would the site attract tourists from around the world, but also set a new vision for the Mediterranean coastal development in Greece. As per the proposed plan, the project would be bigger than Hyde Park in London. This 10 billion euros project would become the new modern landmark of Greece. It is speculated that the project would generate over 75,000 jobs, be a home to residential complexes, hotels, shopping malls, office buildings, and other must-have features of a city. After the site lay fallow for nearly 20 years, it is now returning to life again. Based on a restorative approach, the project consists of designs which make use of existing structures and resources. The final product, which lies close to the heart of the Athenian Riviera city, is expected to be a vibrant district with different neighborhoods connected with metro and tram services. These mixed-use, walkable neighborhoods would be self-sustaining and have green pedestrian connections. Moreover, they would benefit from the nearby Aegean Sea and the large park. Another interesting fact about this new city is that there is a smooth transition of height, which allows the structures to merge into the vernacular of the local communities, thereby preserving the old city's overall feel. This feature ensures preservation of both the social and cultural value of the area. The proposed master plan features an entertainment center for hosting all kinds of events, an observation tower, a sculpture park, an aquarium, a beach, an athletics precinct, green jogging tracks for friends and families, and centers for formal environmental education. The Big Green Park is being designed by the United States-based firm Sasaki, which specializes in urban planning and design. The firm has made known how this park alone, with 31 miles of interlaced paths for walking, would have over 1 million new kinds of plants. Overall, the megacity would have every essential feature within a 15-minute walking radius, and the Hellinikon Experience Center would keep its people up to date with the latest events and happenings. The high-end shopping malls, international retailers, and well-known Greek designers would further add value to the project. The plan also boasts Greece's tallest ever commercial tower, having low-rise offices with connections to 2 metro and 1 tram line. Now, there is also a residential marina tower, and its design is simply spectacular. The horizontal planes, curved walls, and the clear enclosure proposed by Foster & Partners not only create a capacious appearance but also allow for a beautiful interplay between graded shadows and the natural light. The architect has aligned its contrasting materials, the very smart angles and an alternating rhythm of curves in an octagonal fashion around the center to reduce exposure to predominant winds and create an illusion of the building always being in a dynamic motion. Also, as per the proposed plan, the structure would have warm and earthy materials, and the subtropical gardens are perfectly suited to the region's Mediterranean climate. Such intelligent use of colors, aromas, and textures would help diffuse the Attica light and preserve the area's natural sense. The Hellinikon Resort is currently the largest regeneration project in Europe, and so its impact on the real estate market is significant. Antonis Markopoulos told the Greek Reporter how the prices are already very high in those areas. Now, since the foreign investors are also taking a lot of interest in the southern suburbs of Athens, the prices would likely go up in the future. According to Yannis Konstantatos, the place would trigger investments in tourism, entrepreneurial activities, and innovation for the country. It would create endless job opportunities for its people. Other sources confirm that the project would contribute at least 2.5% to the country's economy. A place like this, which we speculate is beyond the reach of most Greeks, would most likely attract rich Saudi businessmen, Swedish retirees, and digital nomads from everywhere. So what are your thoughts about the project? Let us know in the comments below. Also, please subscribe to help us grow so we can continue to share stories and information about other interesting developments happening around the world.